So apparently I lied to you about Skotizo, or realistically I was just confidently extremely wrong. My last guide told you to rock up in melee armour and pray magic, and judging by the comments a bunch of you did exactly that, and got absolutely wrecked. That's your fault for trusting a total noob like me. I'm just kidding obviously, that's just how I've always done it, but there is a better method and I'm going to show you. Quick refresher, why even bother with Skotizo? You need a dark totem to even enter, built from 3 pieces gathered in the catacombs of Kourend. This takes a while, but once you've got the totem built, it's definitely worth fighting Skotizo for some decent cash. There are no crazy expensive drops, but it is still really good money from every single kill. And he always drops Ancient Shards too, which is really nice for charging up that Arclight. So here's the real strategy. Do not wear melee armor. Skotizo's magic attack is the scary one. His melee attacks are completely blockable with prayer. I'll put my full suggested minimum setup on the screen shortly, but for a quick rough guide, wear black dragonhide, carils or any strong magic defense gear. For your weapons, you'll want an Arclight or Emberlight is best if you've got it. If you don't have one, grind out a few Ancient Shards and get that Dark Light upgraded. If not, Osmumtum's Fang is great, and a Zami Hasta is probably the bare minimum for a reasonable kill time if you don't want to run out of food. If you've got a Dragon Warhammer or a Bando's Godsword, definitely bring it for the spec. Skotizo is one tanky boy. If not, simply whacking him with the Arclight spec is better than nothing, or just bring a cheap and cheerful DDS. There is unavoidable damage at Skotizo regardless of how you decide to kill him. Range setups are great for avoiding all damage at the start of the fight, but later on you can take some big hits from the extra monsters that spawn. Melee is also faster for most people, especially in budget gear, which is why I'm recommending it. In your inventory, you'll want a stamina potion, super combat potion, 3 to 5 prayer pots, and the best food you can afford. You'll also need the fully assembled Dark Totem, and I recommend you bring a teleport here and a teleport out. A Xerix Talisman is the easiest way to get here, using the Xerix Heart option. So, this is the part that actually matters, the fight mechanics. Step in, pot up, and keep Protect from melee on. You'll nullify his melee damage completely, and your gear will soak up most of his magic damage. For most of the fight, you'll just be standing here and face tanking with your prayer on. He can still hit hard with the magic attacks, so make sure to keep an eye on that HP. If you did go for a ranged setup, instead of standing next to him, stand further away and use protection from magic. Keep an eye on the top left for the purple crystals spawning. They spawn on each edge of the arena. Each one reduces your damage by 15% if you're using Arclight or Emberlight, and 25% if you aren't. Run around and kill them as fast as you can. When you're running between the edges, you can switch to Protect from magic to protect yourself from a little bit of extra magic damage. Just make sure to switch back to melee when you're within range to take as little damage as possible. Once he has less than 2/3 of his HP, he can summon some minions. Protection from melee blocks all of their hits, so they're not particularly scary. The best move is to simply ignore them and burn Skotizo down. If you did go for ranged, this is where you risk taking some damage. After that, pick up your loot, get the pet drop. Nice. Easy. So yeah, my bad first time around, but now you've got the real strat. Magic defense gear, protection from melee, smash the crystals, ignore the minions, simple as that. Thank you for sticking with me whilst I fix this mistake. If you've got another boss that you think I've made a crap guide for, let me know in the comments, and if it gets enough likes, I'll redo it. If you found this video useful, drop me a like and subscribe to the channel to see more from me. I don't just make boss guides, I make videos dedicated to helping players escape the mid-game, and I stream live both here and on Twitch 3 times a week. Hope to see you there. That's it from me. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you next time.